Hello, hello, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of June 29th, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you'll get a little boost of positive energy just by listening. And we're halfway through the year, and July is a powerful turning point. It's a transition month. And with any transition comes the opportunity for growth. And this month, we're talking about spiritual growth. So in numerology, July is a 7 universal month, and a 7 month is all about spirituality. It's a time of stillness and solitude because we'll want time for introspection and reflection. And when you combine July's 7 energy with the energy of this 9 universal year, which is also about endings and spiritual growth, you get this powerful hermit vibe. Now, that doesn't mean isolating yourself or hiding away, but it does mean carving out some space to be alone with your thoughts, with your intuition and your soul. This is a month for those big aha moments, but they only come when we're quiet enough to hear them. So give yourself some time to breathe and reflect. There's deep wisdom available right now. We just have to make space to receive it. One of the reasons why we're doing so much reflecting this month is because of all the planets going retrograde. We start the month with only one planet retrograde, Pluto, and we end the month with 5 planets retrograde: Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Chiron, and our friend Mercury. With all of the retrogrades, this is a month of reflection and recalibration. We are considering and reconsidering, reflecting on our path, our purpose, our direction, our passion, and the big existential questions like, why am I here? What's my purpose? And what is the meaning of life? And then what to do and where to go with all this newfound information. So July 4th is a big day, and it sets the tone for the entire month. The first thing happening that day is Neptune going retrograde in Aries. This is the first time Neptune has retrograded in Aries in over 150 years. The last time was 1875, so none of us alive have experienced it before. This is new energy for us. Neptune is retrograde about 5 months every year. It spends almost as much time retrograde as not, so we're used to it, just not in Aries. And Neptune retrograde is notorious for one thing: fog. Neptune is the planet of illusion, delusion, and when it's retrograde, this amps up the fogginess times 10, making it difficult to see things clearly and make good decisions. Neptune rules spirituality and intuition, and this is how we deal with the fog. We go all in on our spiritual practice. We follow our intuition. And with this Neptune retrograde, we're taking a closer look at how we see ourselves, our identity, our dreams, and our spiritual path. It's like the universe is asking, is this really you, or just who you think you should be? This energy helps clear out any false ideas of who we are so we can get more aligned with our true soul level self. And this retrograde lasts through October, so the whole summer is really about getting clear on who you are and why you're here. And when we slow down to do this soul searching, we can find real clarity. And that clarity leads to big shifts in how we move forward. It changes our direction and points us toward our purpose. So during this time, it could feel like we're a little in limbo as we go through this realignment. And I'm not going to lie, it can be uncomfortable. And then adding to the uncomfortableness is Saturn, who also goes retrograde in Aries on the 13th, just 9 days later. So when we put Neptune and Saturn together in Aries, we might feel overwhelmed at times and in desperate need of breaks. Neptune retrograde tends to exhaust us anyway, so just plan for more downtime to rest. The other thing happening on the 4th of July is that Venus, the planet of love and finances, moves into Gemini. And when this happens, we feel like someone has turned on the lights. All of a sudden, we have greater clarity about everything that makes us happy. Venus in Gemini brings flirty, fun, playful energy. Gemini loves variety and change, so don't be surprised if you're craving new experiences, especially in love and money. It's a great time for abundance to flow in, and the energy is perfect for making some lasting decisions about your finances, like finally stepping out of that scarcity mindset. And with Venus here, we'll want to learn new things. like maybe taking classes or reading books or watching documentaries, anything that keeps your mind stimulated. And if you're a Gemini like me, this is our moment. Venus lighting up our sign makes us extra magnetic, and we're attracting all the good stuff: luck, love, beauty, and money. So on July 4th, we start a month of conflicting energy. Neptune Retrograde is making us foggy and introspective and wanting time to hermit. And Venus in Gemini brings clarity, new love and friendship, and all the good stuff in life. And these are totally conflicting energies. So one day we'll be feeling on top of the world, and the next day, pondering the meaning of life. One moment feeling like $1,000,000 and in the flow, and the next moment wondering what the hell we're doing with our lives. Up and down, all month long. So yesterday, my friend Irene and I were talking about this roller coaster of energy and how important it is to have a plan this month if you want to stay balanced. And because of the energy of Neptune, the plan is all about using our spiritual practice to balance us. If you have a plan to keep your energy straight this month, you'll feel so much better. It could include a daily breathing practice or reading a new spiritual book. And with the focus on money this month, thank you, Venus in Gemini, it would be a great time to read something about attracting money. Gemini also adds the energy of trying new things. So do something spiritual that you haven't done before. Maybe a sound bath, a float tank, Reiki, maybe spirit guide channeling. Try some new things. But together, this energy helps us to let go of who we thought we had to be and start being who we really are. I know this sounds like a lot, but there really is no need to take it seriously. We can loosen up and just flow with the ups and downs this month and get a plan now so that you don't stay in the lows and you're able to just flow through them. And then make sure you add in time by yourself to hermit and think about things. And I have a couple of things happening this month that will help you stay in balance too. The first one is my Women's Wisdom Circle that starts on Tuesday. This circle is all about thinking bigger and expanding our idea of what's possible. And of course, part of this will focus on expanding our beliefs on money and abundance. We'll be focusing on the series of books, The Life and Teaching of Masters of the Far East. These books have contributed more to my spiritual growth than anything else. So I'm really excited about the circle and would love you to join me if this resonates with you. It's only $250 for 3 months of classes, and there is a link in the show notes to learn more and register, or you can just go to my website, abundology.com. The other thing that is absolutely perfect for the energy this month is Spiritual Summer School. It lasts the entire month of July and includes 12 different classes. I've invited some of my favorite people to teach classes on human design, astrology, dreams, numerology, feng shui. The medium lights will be there doing readings. We'll also have live dream interpretations and tarot readings. It's super fun and the perfect thing for this summer. It's only $150, and there's also a link in the show notes to register. It starts July 8th, so you got to register soon. So if you want to go deep, there's the Wisdom Circle. If you want to try new things and keep it light and fun, there's Summer School, or you can always do both too. Today is beautiful in Bozeman, Montana. Days like this are one of the reasons why I love living here so much. So I'm going to do some yoga, go for a walk, and spend the afternoon just sitting on my balcony reading. As always, thank you for listening and passing the podcast on to your friends. Have a wonderful 4th of July. And I will be back next week to talk about the full buck moon in Capricorn.